Alright, YouTubers, let's do this.
I stood outside.
Bye, have a great time.
And there she was, Jenna, waiting for me. Hey, I missed you so much. Jenna, I'm so sorry about what I said last night. Don't bother. It's fine. So, where's Mom and Dad? They're waiting for us at home. Follow me. This place is amazing. Yeah, it's wonderful. The people, the food, the clothes. It's like being royalty. I can't even imagine living like an average again. Ugh, it was awful. I forced a smile as I listened to my sister going on and on about how great it was for me. I was happy for her, truly, but there was this small part of me that was also incredibly jealous of her. Just then, my throat began to tighten painful, and I coughed. Excuse me. I don't know what's wrong. It felt like I couldn't breathe, so I quickly yanked off my mask, grabbed a glass of water, and took a big sip. Put your mask back on before anyone sees it. But it was too late. Within seconds, a crowd had gathered around us. What on earth is that ugly doing here? Jenna, dear, get away from her. She's just a thief. Jenna laughed uncomfortably while she tried to explain the situation, but more and more people approached us, cheering and screaming at me to leave. It wasn't long before they started throwing rocks and food at me. Get that disgusting freak out of here. She doesn't belong here. I looked around helplessly to find Jenna, but she disappeared. You don't understand. I'm visiting my family. Jenna, where are you? The crowd grabbed me by the arms and began pushing me back toward the gates. Jenna, help me! But it was too late, and the gates opened. The crowd threw me back into the ugly faction, and I fell on my knees. Don't ever come back! I desperately tried to make sense of what just happened. I was humiliated. Who gave those people the right to treat me like an animal? Or worse. Worst of all, where did Jenna disappear to? Why didn't she help me? I'd been laying on the ground for hours when I was approached by a hooded figure. Who are you? What do you want? She began to slowly approach me. The hood cast a deep shadow on her face, yet her glare was piercing all the same. She gently touched my shoulder and whispered in my ear, "Why are you crying, child?" I wanted to see my family in the beauty faction. When I got there, I see. Didn't get the welcome you expected, eh? Well, come on. There's something I have to show you. Before I could even realize what was happening, she sped off into the distance. Without thinking, I ran after her. Who are you? I yelled, struggling to keep up with her pace. And where are we going? I followed her through the tight alleys and worn-down buildings of the ugly faction. Eventually, we stopped inside a large empty building. Do you know the story behind this building? It was once a large distribution center for the yetis and averages. Well, the kinder ones at least. Would distribute food and alms to the poorest of the Abbeys. What happened to it? A few powerful beauties kicked off a storm. They could not stomach the idea of giving away their wealth to the Abbeys. An affront to the goddess, an abomination, it was called. Within days, a group of soldiers descended onto the building. They pillaged and razed the place to the ground. That's awful, child. I leave you with a choice. You can go on living your life in this miserable city as an ugly. The injustices that stop you from seeing your family will continue to thrive, but your life will be stable, predictable. You will grow content with your discontent. And the other choice? The other choice is danger and sleepless nights. It is revolution, one greater than any to have come before it. Above all, it is a chance, however slim, to rid this world of its corrupt boredom. Well, can you promise me one thing? That depends. What is it you want? If I join you, will that give me a chance? Any chance at all, to be able to live with my family in peace? I guess that depends on how hard you're willing to fight for it. So, do we have a deal? I had no idea who this woman was, and yet she asked me to trust her with my life. To anyone else, she would have just been another madwoman, but I couldn't ignore everything that had happened. I
place from ice.
It was Mom's 30th birthday, and I couldn't wait to show off my birthday present. Ta-da! Mom, meet Shiny. This little guy will help you vacuum the carpets and couches. He's shiny. Show Mom what you got.